गाड़ी
तो दूर है।
सर थोड़ा सा क्लोज होना पड़ेगा सर थोड़ा सा ठीक सर
इस बिल्डिंग में टोटल 10 यूनिट है सर। ये एक यूनिट 2 फ्लोर पे, एक फ्लोर पे 2 यूनिट, 5 फ्लोर की बिल्डिंग 10 यूनिट है। टाइप 2 क्वार्टर अंदर 1 रूम सेट होता है, ड्राइंग और हाँ कोई
फर्स्ट फ्लोर
अलग अलग
पहले क्या बनते थे?
पहले ये WC और ये बाथरूम अलग नहीं किया जाता वही तो हाँ अभी कम कर दिया WC और बाथरूम एक में करते तो बड़ा हो जाता है। पर पुराना सब यही था जिससे ज़्यादा लोग यूज़ करते हैं। ज़्यादा लोग होते हैं एक साथ ही बाथरूम।
चलिए नहीं व्हाट अबाउट दिस
training program and others will go on site.
हाँ नहीं नहीं नहीं
And we'll be having more training programs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Director, faculty, staff and scholars of National Center for Disease Control, it is indeed my proud privilege to welcome you all to this grand ceremony of dedication to the nation of the Epidemiology and Disease Control Complex, new administrative block and residential quarters, and unveiling of the plaque to commemorate eradication of yaws from India. It is indeed an honor and our pride to have with us the Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Shri Jagat Prakash Nadda ji, who has dedicated the buildings to the nation and unveiled the plaque to commemorate yaws eradication from India. We are also pleased to have amidst us Dr. B.D. Athani ji, Special Director General of Health Services, Dr. Shri Arun K. Panda ji, Additional Secretary and MD NHM, and Dr. Dharamsar, Principal Advisor, Public Health Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. We extend a very floral welcome with the fragrance of fresh flowers to all the dignitaries on the dais. May I request to present a flower to Shri D.D. Athani ji, to Additional Secretary Shri A.K. Panda ji, to Dr. Dharamsar, Principal Advisor, Public Health, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, to Shri Gyanesh Pandey, Chairman and Managing Director, HSCC. Can you please present a bouquet to Shri Gyanesh Pandey ji? To Shri Singhwal ji, Additional General Manager, NBCC. Thank you all. As customary, we start today's program with invocation of Goddess of Knowledge, Ma Saraswati, for her divine presence with us always. That is Vandana by Dr. Ranjana Anand.
Ma Saraswati Sharade, Ma Saraswati Sharade, Moore is agyan udhi se Veena mani dar de, Ma Saraswati Sharade. माँ सरस्वती शारदे शारदे माँ शारदे शारदे माँ शारदे.
Thank you, Dr. Ranjana, for the divine blessings. I now request our director, Dr. S. Venkatesh, to formally welcome the guests. Sir, please.
Respected Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, respected Special DG, respected Additional Secretary, Principal Advisor, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the NCDC family, it is a proud privilege and honor to welcome in our midst Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Shri J.P. Nadda ji. Sir, your vision and sagacious advice have inspired and guided us in all our endeavors. We have received blessings and felicitations from Honorable Ministers of State, Shri Phagan Singh Kulase and Madam Anupriya Patel, who could not be present here due to some urgent commitments. We welcome our Special Director General of Health Services, Dr. Atani. He has been providing dynamic stewardship for various health programs and public health activities. We welcome Additional Secretary Dr. Arun Kumar Konda, who has been steering us in the right direction. With you, sir, at the helm of National Health Mission as Mission Director, NCDC hopes to develop urban surveillance and contribute in outcome and impact evaluation of health programs. We also welcome Dr. Dharam Shaktu, a past faculty of this institute, who is currently Principal Advisor. He has extended invaluable expertise as mentor for NCDC. I extend a cordial welcome to CMD of HSCC and Additional General Manager of NBCC, who are our consultants for design and construction of the new buildings and facilities under the upgradation project. A warm welcome to our colleagues from WHO, from CDC, heads of institutions and programs, senior officers from the government, and all other guests who have responded to our invitation and joined us on this landmark occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, September 30 will go down in the annals of NCDC as a red letter day, and we thank the Honorable Minister and the dignitaries for making this very, very special for us. I also welcome all faculty, scholars and staff of this magnificent institution. I thank them for the pivotal contributions in their respective fields and for active participation in all our achievements. NCDC, a center of excellence and an apex institute, has successfully taken on many a public health challenge under the leadership of DGHS for prevention and control of both communicable and non-communicable diseases, including emerging infections, environmental health, climate change, referral lab services, capacity building and research. We seek your valuable direction, sir, and blessings to go progress forward in service to the nation for betterment of health and well-being of all people towards attainment of Sustainable Development Goal 3. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I request Shri Arun K. Pandaji, Additional Secretary and MD NHM, to give his remarks on this occasion. Sir.
Honorable Ministers, Shri J.P. Nadda ji, Special DG Dr. B.D. Atani ji, Principal Advisor to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, Dr. Dharam Shaktu ji, Dr. Venkatesh, and my colleagues from the ministry and friends from NCDC and from, I can see many others, Dr. Kaila is here, and then Mr. Pandey is here, and then many other people are here. Actually, I was quite delighted that Honorable Minister could find time and could come and actually take a close look at this unique institution, NCDC. So we are very happy that you could come here today, and we would seek your guidance so that actually NCDC grows from strength to strength. When we are coming here, somebody said, in fact I had seen this before, but somebody just reminded us that this used to be the ballroom, the dance floor of the Britishers, when they left this country. And so I was thinking, what is the other dance which is going on now? It is the dance for viruses and bacteria. They were trying to control, and were trying to have this surveillance and trying to control. NCDC, no doubt, has been the nerve center, as they say, for the epidemiology, for the surveillance, for testing, for control and management of many diseases. As we all know, and you know it better, that the disease profile in this country has been changing, as it is changing in most parts of the world. If you look at any country, look at the global disease burden. The disease burden has been actually undergoing a very big change. Now, first, when the National Health Mission came into being in 2005, obviously the maternal and child health used to be extremely important. It continues to be important, extremely important. So the very big amount of focus, the very big part of the focus was on maternal and child health and the disease and the other diseases. Then came the communicable diseases. They continue to pose a big challenge to all of us who are present here. TB, HIV, malaria, chikungunya, and you know, dengue and all that stuff which is going on. But also there has been some big changes also. You see, the non-communicable diseases have been also raising their ugly heads. And we need to really fight together against the non-communicable diseases. If you look at the other ones, the new emerging diseases, like for example the H1N1 and the dengue and Ebola and Zika, and there are many new dances, if I quote unquote, of these diseases which are actually coming and posing a big challenge to all of us. Now, NCDC, we all know, and I want to congratulate you also, has actually witnessed the eradication of many diseases which were real scourge of the society, like for example smallpox, and we have seen guinea worms. Then polio was eradicated from this country, and recently yaws was eradicated, and we are in the path of actually eradicating many more diseases with very bright scientists and extremely committed program managers like all of you. Perhaps we would be able to really deal with these challenges much more effectively. But what I would also like to really alert you to this particular fact, that gradually we are also seeing environmental changes, climate change. Now, climate change is going to pose new problems, is going to pose new challenges. Now, how do we handle with that? So that's something that perhaps you all need to really come together and to look at, like, what do we do about this? Now, this is something that this particular, which has grown from strength to strength and has become one of the most illustrious institutions in this country as far as disease control is concerned, have a long way to go. We have international collaborations with many countries on disease control, with CDC Atlanta, with many other countries, with WHO. As you know, the other labs are coming up, BSL-3 labs are coming up, and we are going to strengthen this particular institution. And I can assure you, under the leadership of our present Honorable Minister and our Secretary, we would actually march forward. And I would again congratulate all of you that we have been able to collectively eradicate yaws in recent past, and I'm sure there are many more that we are going to achieve, many more success that we will achieve in the days to come. I'll again congratulate you and also welcome Honorable Minister and seek his guidance and the guidance of our Secretary, our other experts, our DG, Special DG and all of you who are experts in your own field, have your own right, that we all can come together and can win this long battle. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wishes and words of inspiration. May I now request Dr. B.D. Athani, Special Director General of Health Services, to offer his felicitation. Sir, please.
Honorable Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Shri J.P. Nadda ji, my colleague in the Directorate, Principal Advisor Dr. Dhan Saktu, Arun Kumar Panda, Additional Secretary, Dr. Venkatesh, Director of this institute, and I see among the audience Sri Pandey from MD from HSCC, Kaila, and staff, deputy directors and directors of the various wings of the directorate, staff, students, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really glad to be present here amidst you all on this a very historic, auspicious and a very momentous occasion of a dedication of three premises, 3 blocks, administrative block, as well as the residential accommodation block from the hands of our Honorable Ministers, Sri J.P. Nadda ji. And I express heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Minister for gracing this occasion by his august presence and consenting for inauguration and commissioning of the buildings in the service of the